Well, what do you do on a day like this? It's weekend. I should be out detecting for coins and junk I can make into things. And anyway, I've got a new XP ORX to put to the test. Stephen is a man with a hat and a metal detector. Yesterday, I got two surprise packages. I didn't even look at them. I didn't know who they were from. I was very busy. I didn't bother. And then this morning I thought I'll take a look, and this is what they are. Now I missed on there Regtons, completely missed it. So I have a good idea what this might be. I have to be honest with you and say, whilst I'm looking forward to trying this out, I know nothing about it at all. Nothing. From what I've read, it's an intermediate detector, whereas I believe the XP Deus is quite an advanced one. So is this a step down? I have no idea. I'm going to start having to look up. How do you get this up? Yeah. More about the ORX and what people are saying about it and comparisons between the two. But I'm also, in fairness, and I know Nigel won't mind me saying this, I want to make my own comparisons too. Is this going to be a better machine? Will it work on targets? Noisy, isn't it? I do like presents. Will it work on land that I've detected out, or where things are hard to find? I've got two things in mind. One is my Roman horde field, where we've been back many times, alone and with friends, and the cricket field across the road, which is given way beyond 800 coins and some artifacts. And on my last dig, did you see it? A gold ring. 4.5 years, and there was a gold ring there. I didn't find it until last time. Will this do any better? In fact, if you've got an ORX, can you leave me some information? If you've got a video you've made about the ORX, can you leave me a link to the video? This is the X35. So it just looks like the ordinary Deus 11-inch, doesn't it? Got some, oh yeah, nuts and bolts. There, Andy. Shaft. Is it the same shaft? No, it's plastic. The other one's an alloy. This one's a plastic. Now that should be a bit more durable. I know the paint is coming off my stem on the Deus, and occasionally it gets gritty and difficult to shut, even with some lubrication and silicone spray. That might be a bit better. Now then, let's look at the rest. Have I got some headphones in here? Headphones. Ah, right, so these ones are the same backbones, but I guess these are not going to work at all with the Deus. They're the WS audio. They haven't got a screen in there either, but I think this still pushes off. Yeah, pushes off, so you can put a horseshoe clip on there, the same as you can with the Deus. So you don't have to wear the backbone. That's good. Charging point in the same place. Oh, that's better. More sturdy than the last one. So really just a up and down for volume, I guess. Let's put those back in the case. First impressions are good. I'm just worried about this intermediate detector business I've read somewhere else. Oh, that's smooth. I guess they're all smooth though, aren't they, when they are... Hang on, have I got two stems? Why have I got two stems? Ah. Ha ha ha. I've sussed it. Now, ORX remote. That's cool. I like that. Now, what else have we got in here? This is what I've seen. Look, I'll show you. Just in there. It's that. Now, it's got a coil on it. Sorry, a cord on it. Charging point. I wonder why that's got a cord. As I said, I know nothing about this at all, so just have to work out now why that's got a cord. So, high frequency coil, gold prospecting. Well, we're not going to find much gold in the UK, are we? Not nuggets and things like that. So, why have they sent me this? Nigel, I'm confused. Why have you sent me this? Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the instruction manual. You don't need to see me for that. And get this set up. Come back to you and we'll try it out. Thank you, Nigel. Can't wait to give this a blast. I've done it. I've got it all set up. So I've got the black high frequency coil on charge. That's the X35. And that's all done, all working fine. And then it came to this one. And I couldn't work out where to put the pip, the spacer. Now it's a little tiny spacer which is not on the ordinary Deus or on the high frequency, the X35, but it is on this white one. And the reason why is because the shaft is different. There's a gap there. So if you do this nut up too tight, you'll pull the white lugs in and they'll snap. People will try and force them and all sorts of stuff and they'll just snap off. It's a common thing that happens all the time. So in there, there's a little spacer. I knew it went in there and I just couldn't work out how to get it in. And then it clicked. Then the bolt has to go through the spacer. So remember that. The bolt goes through the spacer because it is a funny shape spacer, but it must go through. And then you'll solve that problem of doing it up too tight and breaking that. Because these are now high frequency coils and they're meant to be used in very hot countries like Africa looking for gold nuggets and stuff, they make them white to reflect the heat so they're kept cooler. But also a high frequency coil cannot have a battery anywhere near its workings. So what they do is they put the battery, well XP do, at the top of the sliding stem, the shaft that goes in and out. So there it is. So read the instructions, because I know a lot of people don't read the instructions. Use that red clip to pull the lead through from the coil, and then it screws onto the battery pack and just sits there in the top. But note this important piece of information. I was speaking to Nigel because I could see a problem with this. If you look carefully at the end of the cord and the battery, you'll see the two pins and the two holes which marry together for the pins are slightly offset, so it can only go in one way. Don't try and force it in the wrong way. If you do, you're going to have big problems with bending those pins, and it's not under warranty if you do that. The other thing is, when you join the two together, don't turn the battery and don't turn the coil. Turn that locking sheath, that outer ring, as you can see there. Now, of course, if you've got different coils, like I've never had a high frequency before, then you're going to find different stuff at different depths and everything else. So I'm hoping now to go back on some of my favourite fields and try out the high frequencies and see if anything else comes up. Looking forward to this. Well, that's me all sorted. Thanks to the bad weather, I managed to get the XP ORX set up, and I can't wait to get out there now on my other bits of land to see if there's any hidden gold coins I've missed with the XP Deus. You never know. And if you're still searching for your first gold coin, as I am, I have got some merchandise still searching on t-shirts of various colours, unisex as well. And you'll see the link of my merchandise store, which is below this video. But now, of course, you probably want to know who is the winner of the coin ring giveaway from the last video. And I can tell you now, it's Steve Shepherd from Ontario. He has been a supporter of mine for a while, and I'm so pleased when his name popped up. He's recently sent me a lovely little letter, sent me a little package from Ontario with 4 Canadian large cents in for my coin ringing and other projects. Now I say other projects because the weather's like this tomorrow as well. I've already got something in mind. I'm going to show you how to cuttlefish cast. Now this was an idea from Simon. That's Simon Sci-Fines, YouTuber, up Thames Mudlarker. He says, why don't you try casting, melting down some of your old silver and stuff and casting in, I don't know, pendants and things. So here's a little Neolithic flint I made from sterling silver by melting down some of my old scrap coins, you know, the centres that I punch out for the coin rings. Great idea, thank you Simon, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how I did that. There's also a video over there which you might want to watch, and if you want to be in with a chance to win a coin ring from this video, be selected from one of the people on watching this video, you need to make sure you're subscribed, you need to leave a thumbs up, and you need to leave a comment. But in that comment, please leave the hashtag #CoinRingGiveaway. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I've really enjoyed your company today and in your cake.